the DOV and that of CIMEA statements are actually like two different things, okay? And what do they mean? They are alternatives. Either you're going for DOV or that of CIMEA statement. Hi guys. Hello. Welcome to my channel. So okay, today I'm going to quickly talk about something, but then happy Easter to all of you. You can see how quiet Italy is because it's Pasqua and like everyone is basically in their homes and just like, you know, enjoying the Easter with their families. So everywhere is quiet. But then today I want to talk to you guys about the next step you have to take after pre-enrolling on University Italy. So basically I'm going to talk about the difference between DOV and that of the CIMEA processes, okay? Because I've had a lot of questions around that. But then before I start with that, I'm quickly going to talk about pre-enrollment because I've had a lot of people that are still confusing what pre-enrollment means, okay? So basically, first of all, after you've gotten acceptance to a university, there are a couple of times you would have applied to a number of universities. So you might have been accepted by all of these universities. And even in an instance where you applied to just one university and then you got accepted, you will still have to go on ahead and pre-enroll on University Italy. If you don't know, like I've already made a video on the entire process to pre-enroll to Italian universities. You can find it here or here, the link to watch the video. But then basically, for you to secure your admission, you have to pre-enroll to that university that is accepting their acceptance of you, and then the university is going to validate it. So during the pre-enrollment process, every detail that you included, every document that you sent to the university during the normal pre-evaluation process on their website, here on the University Italy website, you're supposed to include every single thing. And then as at the time you pre-enrolling, if you have your DOV, which I'm going to explain later, your DOV or that of your CIMEA statements, then you include it in the pre-enrollment process as well. So it is very, very important that you take note and ensure that you follow every step in the pre-enrollment process, because you have to fill it correctly, because these details are going to be sent to the embassy, the Italian embassy in your home country. They will have to be able to verify that you actually qualify to the master's or bachelor's degree and that of the PhD program that you have applied for in the Italian university that you've been admitted to. You get it? Yeah, so you have to include everything correctly. So basically, that is what it means. Until you've pre-enrolled, it is then until you pre-enroll, the university cannot send your details to the Italian embassy for you to be able to go on ahead and request for legalization, that of DOV, and also that of the the visa, the study visa. So that is why it's actually important. University Italy is a government site. It's a government website created for international students. So that website is actually like where international students do a lot of the things, like most things in coming regarding their student visa, regarding finding information about studying in Italy and everything. Okay, so yeah, that is all you need to know about pre-enrollment. So do follow the video and pre-enroll to the university that have accepted you, and then you would want to study there. Okay, after you are done sending in the pre-enrollment, the university is going to validate it, send your details over to the Italian embassy, and then from there you can print the summary of your pre-enrollment after your university have validated, and then you're going to also take your copy and add it to the other documents that you need to request for the DOV and that of the visa. So I hope you get it. Now let us go on and talk about the difference between DOV and that of the CIMEA statements. Okay, so what basically I've explained it in a couple of videos, but then I'm just making it all together in this video. After you've gotten accepted in Italian, universities, though the university have accepted you based on the document that you presented to them, they still need to understand the system that you studied in, okay? The system of education that you studied in. So because of that, that is why they need the legalization and that of the legalization documents, and also that of the DOV. So the DOV and that of CIMEA statements are actually like two different things, okay? And what do they mean? They are alternatives. Either you're going for DOV or that of CIMEA statement. CIMEA is a body here in Italy that does the process for you online, okay? They do the entire process for you, as compared to DOV, where you are going to go and do it by yourself at the Italian embassy. Obviously, the DOV, you are going to go through that of the authentication process and also that of the legalization process before going on for the DOV, declaration of value. Okay, so that is basically the difference.
Before I forgot to mention it yesterday, but then before I forget, please do take note of this. I was saying that the legalization process normally, which is part of the DOV process, it's the same as CIMEA's statement of verification, and that of the DOV is the same as the CIMEA statement of comparability. So that is the difference that you should know. Either you're going for DOV or that of CIMEA statement would highly depend on your university, what your university is asking you for. So always follow the guidelines given to you by your university. Obviously on CIMEA, you're going to do everything online, and then you're going to pay an amount, is over 200 euros, I think. Yes, but then basically that is the amount that you're going to pay if you choose to go with the CIMEA process. Okay. And one other thing I want to mention is, please take note, when you're processing DOV, that with CIMEA it doesn't really matter, but this one actually really matters if you're processing DOV. DOV, you can only authenticate and process DOV in the country that you got the qualification. I had a student that I was actually like working with, who had studied in a different country but is currently living in a different country, and then he thought he would have to process his DOV in the Italian embassy in the country he's currently living in. But then I was like, no, you cannot actually do it there, because your certificates have unique identification number to the country that you studied at. So I feel like that's something that a couple of people do not know, so please do take note of that. The country that you studied in, you will have to send your document over there to request for the authentication and also that of the DOV. You can easily send it by mail. Okay, when you send a message to the authorities, Italian embassy in that country, I'm sure they have ways that you can send it by mail if you don't necessarily have someone living in that city to kind of like help you process the DOV. So always reach out to them. If you're from Nigeria or you're born in Nigeria and probably you studied in Ghana, please, you cannot process your documents in Nigeria. You can only request for visa in Nigeria, but then you have to process your DOV and that of the authentication and legalization in Ghana or the country that you studied in. You kind of like get it. Yeah, so basically that is how it works. I also had to clarify this because a couple of people do not know. You go through the entire process and then they must be like, oh, we did not issue this document. It's like time wasted on your end as well. So that is what I wanted to mention as well. So obviously, if you have more questions, you can leave it down in the comment, and then I'm going to make a different video to actually like address it. So yeah, that is all that I have for you in this video. I'll see you in my next video. Please, if you like this content, please don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.